Did you know your wireless router could be helping criminals right now? Most people don't realize that the small box quietly blinking in the corner of your home could be a silent accomplice to cybercrime, even as you go about your daily life. In 2023, the FBI issued a stark warning to homeowners everywhere: reboot your routers immediately. Why? Because a foreign hacking group had managed to infect hundreds of thousands of home routers across the country, turning them into tools for cybercriminals. These compromised routers became part of a vast secret network, what experts call a botnet, used to steal personal data, spy on internet traffic, and launch attacks on other systems. The scariest part? Most owners had absolutely no idea their devices were being used in this way. This wasn't a high-profile corporate breach or a government hack. It was a direct assault on ordinary households, targeting everyday people just like you and me. Your router is the main gateway to the internet for every device you own. Laptops, TVs, smartphones, tablets, even your fridge and smart speakers. Every device in your home relies on it to connect to the outside world. If a criminal gains control of your router, they can monitor your online activity, intercept sensitive information like passwords and credit card numbers, and even redirect you to fake websites designed to steal your identity. The problem? We treat routers like toasters. Plug them in, set them up once, and then forget about them for years. But unlike a toaster, your router is always on, always connected, and always exposed to the internet. But a router is actually a powerful computer in its own right, running complex software that can have hidden flaws and vulnerabilities if not properly maintained. Hackers count on people leaving default passwords in place, ignoring software updates, and using outdated equipment. These simple mistakes make it easy for attackers to break in. It's like leaving your digital front door wide open, inviting anyone to walk right in and take what they want. And as we connect more and more devices, security cameras, baby monitors, smart thermostats, each one becomes a new entry point for attackers to exploit, making your home network even more vulnerable. Securing your router is no longer optional. It's absolutely essential for protecting your privacy, your personal data, and the safety of everyone in your household. The good news is, you don't need to be a tech expert or a computer whiz to defend yourself. Anyone can take simple steps to make their home network safer. Just a few easy actions like changing your default password, updating your router's software, and checking your security settings can dramatically boost your protection and keep hackers out. Don't let neglect or a false sense of security turn your home into an easy target for cyber criminals. Remember, your router is the first line of defense for your entire digital life. Treat it with the importance it deserves. Take action now before someone else does. In the next section, we'll show you exactly how to secure your router and protect your home. Think of your router as the digital doorman for your home. Every bit of internet data passes through it before reaching your devices. It manages traffic, directs data, and keeps your network organized. The router's firewall inspects incoming traffic, blocking suspicious connections. Without this, your devices would be exposed to constant attacks from the internet. It also assigns private IP addresses to your devices, hiding them from outsiders. To the world, all your home's traffic looks like it comes from a single address. Your router is more than a Wi-Fi booster. It's a security guard and traffic cop. If it's compromised, your entire network is at risk. Understanding its role is the first step to protecting it. When the doorman works for criminals, your defenses collapse. That's why router security matters. Let's look at how hackers break in. Hackers are constantly searching for ways to break into home routers, and they often rely on surprisingly simple tricks to do it. Many people don't realize just how vulnerable their home networks can be. The most common trick? Default passwords. Most routers are shipped with generic logins like admin and password, information that's widely available online. Hackers know this, and they use it to their advantage. Automated bots constantly scan the internet, testing these default combinations on every router they can find. It's a numbers game, and eventually they'll find someone who hasn't changed their settings. If you haven't changed your default credentials, you're basically leaving the front door wide open for cyber criminals. Another favorite method is exploiting outdated firmware. Router manufacturers regularly release updates to fix security holes, but if you don't keep your router updated, hackers can use known vulnerabilities to break in. Hackers race against the clock to exploit these flaws before you have a chance to patch them. The longer you wait, the greater the risk. Phishing is also a common tactic. Hackers send fake emails pretending to be your internet provider or tech support, urging you to fix your router. These messages often link to fake login pages designed to steal your credentials. Weak Wi-Fi passwords are another major risk. If someone manages to connect to your network, they can attack your router from the inside, bypassing many of your defenses. Once inside your network, hackers can eavesdrop on your online activity, steal sensitive data, or even launch attacks on other devices in your home. Using simple passwords like 12345678 or your last name is like leaving a window unlocked in your house. Anyone can walk right in. These basic mistakes are exactly what hackers are counting on. They rely on people overlooking simple security steps. Don't make it easy for them. Take control of your network security. Change default passwords, update your router's firmware regularly, and always use strong, unique Wi-Fi passwords that are hard to guess. These simple steps can block most attacks and keep your home network safe from intruders. Next, let's take a closer look at what can happen if your router is compromised. The consequences can be more serious than you might think. When hackers control your router, they control your digital life. They can redirect you to fake websites, stealing your logins and banking info. They can spy on your unencrypted internet activity, building a profile of your habits. Your router can be drafted into a botnet, helping launch massive cyber attacks. You become an unwitting accomplice and your internet slows to a crawl. Hackers can block security updates, infect your devices, and even access smart home gadgets. Once the router falls, your whole network is exposed. The router is the choke point. Protect it or risk losing control of everything connected to it. The threat is real, but you can fight back. Let's secure your router step by step. Here's how. Securing your router is easier than you think. First, change the default administrator password. This blocks most automated attacks. Access your router's settings by typing its IP address into your browser, often found on a sticker. Log in with the default credentials, then set a strong, unique password. Next, change your Wi-Fi network name, SSID, to something unique, not your name or address. Set a long, complex Wi-Fi password. Use the strongest encryption available, WPA3 if possible, or WPA2 AES. Disable features you don't need, like remote administration and WPS. Remote administration lets outsiders access your settings. Turn it off. WPS is convenient but can be insecure. Disable it. These steps close the most common doors hackers use. Take a few minutes to lock down your router now. You'll be safer for it. Next, let's talk about updates and passwords. 2 pillars keep your router secure: updated firmware and strong passwords. Firmware is your router's operating system. Like any software, it needs updates to fix security holes. Enable automatic updates if possible. If not, check for updates monthly. Outdated firmware is a hacker's dream. Don't give them the chance. Passwords matter too. Avoid common or reused passwords. Use long random phrases, unique for both your Wi-Fi and admin panel. A password manager can help you keep track. Never reuse passwords from other accounts. Strong, unique passwords and regular updates are your best defense. These habits take minutes but protect you for months. Now, let's see what happens when router security fails in the real world. The risks are more than theoretical. Real-world attacks have shown just how dangerous unsecured routers can be, turning everyday devices into powerful tools for cybercriminals. Many people don't realize that their home routers are often the weakest link in their digital security. For example, the infamous Mirai botnet in 2016 hijacked thousands of routers that still had default passwords. These compromised devices were then used to create a massive army for launching devastating cyber attacks. Mirai's attack was so powerful that it took down major websites like Twitter and Netflix, all by exploiting ordinary home devices that people use every day. In 2018, the VPNFilter malware targeted popular router brands, stealing sensitive credentials and even bricking devices, making them completely unusable. The FBI urged everyone to reboot their routers to disrupt the malware, but only a full factory reset and firmware update could truly remove the threat and restore security. More recently, roaming mantis attacks have changed router DNS settings, redirecting users to fake websites designed to steal logins or secretly install malware on their devices. All these attacks exploit basic security lapses like default passwords, outdated firmware, and weak settings. Millions of people worldwide have been affected, often without even knowing it. Router security isn't just about protecting your own data. It's about safeguarding everyone who shares the internet with you, from your family to the wider online community. Don't let your device become a weapon for criminals. Take these threats seriously and make security a priority in your home. Next, we'll explore advanced steps you can take for extra protection, going beyond the basics to truly secure your network. For those who want to be truly vigilant, there's always more you can do to stay one step ahead of cyber threats. Ready to go beyond the basics? Here are advanced ways to harden your router. Change your router's default local IP address. This makes automated attacks harder. Set up a guest Wi-Fi network for visitors. It keeps your main devices isolated and safe. Secure the guest network with its own password. Disable Universal Plug and Play, UPnP. It's convenient but can open security holes. With UPnP off, you control what gets through your firewall. Enable your router's logging feature. Check logs for unusual activity like failed logins or unknown devices. Logs can give you early warning of an attack. These steps add extra layers of defense. Even small changes can make a big difference. Stay alert and check your settings regularly. Your network security is in your hands. Now let's wrap up with a clear action plan. You've learned how routers work, how hackers attack, and how to defend yourself. The threat is real, but your defense can be strong with a few key habits. Treat your router like the important computer it is. Don't ignore it. Invest 30 minutes every few months to check your settings. Here's your essential router security checklist. Log into your router. Find its IP address and default login. Change the administrator password to something long and unique. Update the firmware. Enable auto updates if possible. Change your Wi-Fi network name, SSID, and set a strong password. Use WPA3 or WPA2 AES encryption. Disable remote administration and WPS. Set up a guest network for visitors. Check your router's logs for suspicious activity. If you're unsure how to do any step, search for your router model online. Guides are easy to find. Take control now. Don't wait until it's too late.